Aaron Hero here. How are we all doing? You know, last night I went to a church that I've never been to before, and you know, I got invited. It was like a prayer and worship night, and you know, I've got to admit, I did feel God's presence. The Holy Spirit was there. However, sometimes, you know, there were a guy with a guitar and everybody knew what they were singing. But I think having lyrics is a good thing, because I mean, I've sang certain songs about 50, 70, maybe 100 times, and I wouldn't be able to tell you all the lyrics off by heart without looking on my mobile or laptop to tell you. I think, well, I don't know, but so I think sometimes it's good to engage in worship, but I mean, if you don't know what they're singing about, then it's not good, is it? You know, I once went to Benny Hinswell, and I was very disappointed that all these people in the audience were singing all these worship songs, and I'm like stood there, and I didn't feel the Holy Presence, so I'm not knocking it, but I think it'd have been a lot better if there were words up. Don't forget, people would have been bringing people who needed healing, people who were unsaved, and they were thinking, yeah, come on. And then if everybody's singing these songs, these worship and praise songs. However, last night, no, it was good. I was laid on the floor, felt the Holy Presence, and the person I went with, I met him down there, to be honest. You know, he introduced me to some people. You know, they seemed friendly. It was strong on my mind that this German girl who was sat near me, something to do with a friend in Germany who she's going to meet called Nina, and it was strong on my mind that she's going to tell her about God, tell her about Jesus, and she's going to become a believer. However, when I mentioned it to her, she says, "Oh, thank you. I don't know any Ninas, but thank you for that." And I think it was good because I stepped out. I stepped out, so that's twice in the last 6 days, and in the last 7 days, and yeah, it's Saturday today, isn't it? And I think it's good. I think God's growing on me as well, you know. But there were an individual there in that church, just point blank ignored me or didn't say hello. And there were a few other people that said hello. And this individual, remember when I went on the supernatural course years ago? Well, he was the leader of my group in church, so I didn't actually realise he went there. And when I told him about some visions and that, he went, "Whoa, wow, that's great." And I think he's one of these that likes to be well known in the church, you know, saying continuous long prayers out. And you know, he didn't even acknowledge that I were there. And I think this is the problem with certain Christians. They've got an ignorant spirit in them. You know, there'd be no harm whatsoever if he walked past me and says, "Hey pal, good to see you, good to see you here, nice seeing you." There were another woman who used to go to my other church, and she spoke. She looked at me and she says, "Oh, hello, how are you?" Oh no, she didn't, sorry. She says, "Hello, you look very familiar." I said, "Oh, did you used to go to another church?" She says, "Yes, but that was a long time ago." And you know, she was very friendly, and she was one of them that really engaged in the Holy Spirit, like whoa, whoa. And I think that's great, but some people are more sensitive with the Holy Spirit than others, and you know, I pray that church will grow